Getting to the Root of the Cause. Written by Dr. Christina Rahm. Narrated by Kathleen Li. Dedication. This book is dedicated to my children, Duquesne Cook, Preston Cook, Stephen Kreider Cook, and Marette Ella Cook. They are the roots of the future and will do much more than me to help others. It is also dedicated to Susan Corbo, my best friend from college, who planted the roots of change in my spirit long ago. To my parents, Steve and Jean Rahm, you planted the best roots you could find in my heart, mind, and soul. Thank you. To my brother and sister, Mary Margaret Hayden and Robert Rahm, thank you for growing with me on this path and all my paths. To Clayton Thomas, thank you for having so much faith in me that I now have this kind of faith in myself. For my ex-husband, John, thanks for being part of the past that has helped me grow. To the wild ones, thanks for being there while I was growing up and loving me. For my attorneys who have dealt with people trying to hurt me or criticize my education and/or career, you are the best. For my friends who have watered my spirit, each in different ways, Lisa, Leah, Mimi, Robin, Jean, Sarah, Chris, Brett, Risa, thank you. And last but not least, to God for planting the roots of love in my heart, so I would be driven with the mission to help others and to serve. Disclaimer. All rights reserved. No part of this work covered by the copyright herein may be reproduced or used in any form or by any means, graphic, electronic, or mechanical, without the prior written permission of the publisher. Any request for photocopying, recording, taping, or information storage and retrieval systems of any part of this book shall be directed in writing to Dr. Christina Rahm. Extreme care has been taken to trace the ownership of copyright material contained in this book. The publisher will gladly receive any information that will enable them to rectify any reference or credit line in subsequent editions. This publication contains the opinions and ideas of its author and authors, and is designed to provide useful advice in regard to the subject matter covered. The author and authors and publisher are not engaged in rendering medical, therapeutic, or other services in this publication. If you are under medical care for any condition, seek the advice of your health practitioner before acting on any suggestions in this book, and do not make any adjustments to prescribed medication without their approval. This publication is not intended to provide a basis for action in particular circumstances without consideration by a competent professional. The author and authors and publisher expressly disclaim any responsibility for any liability, loss, or risk, personal or otherwise, which is incurred directly or indirectly of the use and application of any of the contents of this book. All trademarks are trademarks of their respective owners. Rather than put a trademark symbol after every occurrence of a trademarked name, we use names in an editorial fashion only, and to the benefit of the trademark owner, with no intention of infringement of the trademark. Where such designations appear in this book, they have been printed with initial caps. Acknowledgements. I would like to acknowledge the people who have spent their lives researching and developing root science and nutrition. This endeavor encompasses individuals from sales and marketing to medicine and research science. This book is dedicated to these individuals. It has been my privilege to work and travel with companies and professionals to over 80 countries in the pursuit of advancing areas of science globally. Some of the work includes aspects surrounding root nutrition and science. This has led me to understand the importance that seeds, oils, plants, fruits, and vegetables play in many areas of advancement, from agriculture to clothing to food to pharmaceuticals and nutrition. I want to acknowledge the leaders, Dino, Clayton, Victor, Marina, Temple, Janet, Henrique, Stephanie, Pender,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?